Hello everyone, thank you for watching. My name is Matthew, here doing a self-graded card review of two cards. Two 1992 and two 1993 holograms of Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan. Dennis Rodman still with the Detroit Pistons during this photo shoot, during this year in his active playing. Michael Jordan with the obviously Chicago Bulls during 1992-1993. I just really love these two. They're horizontal. Dennis Rodman does have, these are both vertical. I apologize. Dennis Rodman has a horizontal shot, so vertical up and down, horizontal left to right. For if you're going to put it in a slab, I just like more vertical shots. So, anyways, Dennis Rodman has another variation, and I thought about grading it, but I'm like, no, I like the vertical more, and I like also kind of comparing it to another hologram card, so we kind of identify a little bit of the surface-related issues when they occur. Because honestly, that's if you look at a lot of these hologram cards, they're kind of becoming popular right now. And if you take a closer look, if you ever go to buy one online, just ask for to have it taken out of a top loader, out of a penny sleeve, and have the buyer or the seller give you like that's why we do a lot of these videos is basically show as much visual information about the card as possible. But for these specific cards, it's even more important because the surface has a lot of kind of just like either print lines, they call them indentations, scratches, whatever the term you want to use for it, imperfections to the surface is where it's most commonly noted. So just make sure you ask for additional photos if you're going to buy them. Just make sure you get high quality if that's what you're looking for. If you want to grade, a lot of people want to grade. We do self grades here, and the grades that quick disclaimer, the grades that we give are not guaranteed to cross over to other grading companies and not guaranteed to increase or decrease the monetary value of the card. It's basically my best assessment of rating the condition. All right, so Dennis Rodman's on the left, Michael Jordan is on the right. And these basically, I'll do a quick kind of scan with the video, the camera, so you can kind of see a bit of. Whenever we do photos, we kind of like hit. My favorite angle to look at the surface of these is this angle right here, and you can kind of clearly see whenever the light's not hitting it, the actual surface imperfections that can occur. These two are actually really good for lack of surface imperfections. Sometimes there's like scratches, there's dimples that also occur quite a bit. But this is my favorite view right here, kind of looking at this angle, hitting the light at this specific angle is the most accurate way to find imperfections on the surfaces to these cards. It's kind of neat, just like kind of, using the light to hit the hollow effect, but really I think where people come to this channel to learn about grading cards, about understanding the value of self-grading. A lot of people want to send them in to professional graders, and that's completely great. I mean, like, do your thing, however you want to do it. I've sent in stuff to professional graders. I actually have a 9.5 of this hologram from Beckett. And whenever I sent it in, no offense to Beckett, but they somehow, a piece, I almost call it cat hair. I don't even know what this debris is. It got caught in the penny sleeve between that and the case. I don't know if it's cat hair. I don't think it's human hair. So it's a little odd. And I have to have it reslabbed. I haven't done that yet. I still need to do that. I need to do that probably soon. But it's a 9.5, and the card's probably like several more dollars, doll hairs, cat hairs. So I self-grade at this point. I'm just like, you know what? I've got it somewhat down to a science. I'm still working and perfecting. I had a card that I looked at the centering as a 10. I had two people comment that is not 10 centering. They were right. So even though I'm getting my skills honed, still make lack of perfect decisions whenever it comes to self grading, and that's why we do a video for every self graded card review. Sometimes it is in the short style, regular YouTube videos, and we do live videos too sometimes. So we kind of mix it all up. But let's go ahead and we have MJ. We'll start with Michael Jordan first, and then we'll do Dennis Rodman next. But you can kind of see like I still probably have a fingerprint or two that I need to buff out. You can see some surface imperfections here. This is actually pretty good compared to other cards that I've self-graded and the 9.5 Beckett that I have. So the surface on this one's probably leaning towards, for me, I don't know if this is on the card or if it is debris. And if it is on the card, and that needs to be noted during our self-grading. Also buffing out some fingerprints while I'm doing this. But it does look like that piece on that bottom left corner is an imperfection to the surface, so probably leaning towards like an 8.5 on the surface. You can see some of those fingerprints have been removed. Still have probably some more down here I need to work on buffing out. But probably like you can kind of see there a little bit close up. I mean, that's a pretty big, in my opinion, imperfection. So the overall surface on this probably doing a 7.5. I mean, the back surface usually is like super clean, so it's not even that much of a kind of point of contention. But 7.5, I think, sorry, Dennis Rodman, is probably where we land on the surface for this card. Centering, you kind of see the top to left area a little bit more on the top, so there's a bit of a discrepancy there, similar to the bottom area. Kind of seeing the centering back here, which is pretty on point. So 9.5 for the centering on this card. Centering 9.5. We'll take a look at the corners and the edges next. And those look pretty sharp whenever I was taking some up-close photos of these. So pretty nice. Not seeing too many issues. Possibly an edge wear there. A little bit, not a lot. So probably 9.5s on my edges and corners for these two. So the 7.5 on the surface is really where it kind of, I don't want to say goes off the rails, but it does. 7.5, we're going to average things out right now whenever I talk like this. Is basically me averaging out numbers. In between a 7.5 and a 9.5 is a 8.5. And then we have 8.5. In between a 9 and a 9.5 is a 9. And it's in between a 9 and a 9.5. I believe a 9 is honestly the grade that I'll go with that Jordan. So let's take a look at Dennis Rodman's card and see what it scores out to be. So you can kind of see some of these print lines. And I'm pretty sure these are print lines. I don't think they're indentations. I think it's just how the card came out of the manufacturing. Not seeing a lot of other issues. So probably could go on a 9 for the surface on this card compared to that last one, getting a 7.5. It is probably like... Go ahead and try to see if this is debris right here or if it is part of the surface. So I think for the Dennis Rodman surface, we're probably laying on a 9, maybe even 8.5. We'll do 8.5 for the surface. Centering, let's take a look at the centering. Kind of just saw that Jordan centering. And this is a little bit more symmetrical between the left to the top. I was thinking that would be about the same there. Back here. Oh, it's actually a little bit more top heavy to left to right heavy. So that will take our centering down to an 8.5. Centering 8.5. Then we have corners and edges. Nice corner. Edge probably a 9. Corner probably that corner probably 9. We'll do 2 9s, 2 8.5s. And the hard part is this card a 9.5 or is it is it a 9 or an 8.5? And I think what we'll do is we will pump it through Grok AI and we will let it decide. So yeah, thank you for watching. Continue to watch. We're just using these cards. Otani will be graded at a later date. Yeah, in between a 9.5 and 8.5 and a 9 for the Rodman. And we will let whichever way Grok pushes it, we'll go that direction in it. So the Jordan, we came up with a 9, Rodman 8.5 to 9. And you know, if the Jordan, I'll also put 8.5. 8.5 to 9 on the Jordan, 8.5 to 9 on the Rodman. And let's see what Grok says on it. If Grok pushes it for more of higher grade, they get 9s, lower grade, 8.5. That's my best way of assessing this condition to these two cards. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch. We have a lot of great cards coming through. You can see Shaq back there. I don't know if I'll ever grade that Penny swatch card, but Shaq coming up next. Thank you for watching.